Hello everyone, sorry here, and today we're playing Akshan Fizz. This is a combo oriented deck which has kind of different win conditions. You could swarm the board and win the normal way by just hitting your opponent's nexus with a lot of units, but you could also set up a combo play with Papercraft Dragon. If you play Papercraft Dragon on units like Runeterra or on Fizz, you're setting either an overwhelm win condition or an elusive win condition. Fizz is kind of difficult to kill with spells because you can just dodge the spells, and Runeterra has spell shield, so she's also quite difficult to kill. If you put any extra damage with Papercraft Dragon, something like +1 from the stance, +2 from the stance, or we also have Shapestone. We also have from the Yordle Squire, she gives us Tiny Spear. We're pushing insane more damage with the help of Papercraft Dragon. We're probably setting up the lethal. Akshan creates the landmark, and that landmark gives us value from the Warlord's Horde. Warlord's Horde, usually you want to go for something like either the card draw, if you're running out of resources, or +2/+2 and spell shield to make it difficult for opponent to kill the Fizz. Revive could be good if you want a Runeterra back on the board and you want to set up the lethal again. We also, if we don't have Runeterra or we don't have Fizz, we still want to set up an overwhelm win condition, or if opponent has an elusive blocker, we have the Absolver. Absolver will give overwhelm to one of our units, and we have a Papercraft Dragon. We're setting up an overwhelm win condition with that. But yeah, we will take this to ladder and we'll see how it goes. Without further ado, here we go. Alright, we're against Akshan, Samira. So I think this is kind of a combo deck where, I mean, I know it is, I don't think it is, I know it is a combo deck where you want to play Akshan, then follow it up with Samira, and you get the landmark really fast, and then you start rallying maybe twice or 3 times a turn, because Akshan's landmark makes everything cheaper, right? So it's important that we somewhat try to keep up with the opponent. We can go with the Akshan here, so it's nice that we both have Akshan. The only problem is when Samira drops, right? Samira drops becomes kind of difficult for us to deal with. Also, I could attempt to kill this Akshan now. The only problem is when I do that, they could have a protection tool to keep him alive. So I think I'm gonna open attack here. I will see if they drop Samira. No Samira. Or I'm gonna go for this and try and kill this Akshan here before he manages to level or something. They could have a Shapestone to keep. Alright, so no Shapestone. What we're hoping for now is opponent not having a Samira. If they don't have a Samira, we're golden. Like, we are so good here. We get to set up an aggressive turns later on. Unfortunate. How do we do this now? Alright, let's do this. I could try and keep this Akshan alive with the Shapestone. Just they could retaliate with their own Shapestone, right? Which is not somewhat sad, but... Or a Samira, I guess, with an all-out. That is also an answer. Well, we have to go for it, right, regardless. If they have the answer, they have the answer. If they don't have the answer, we're very good here. Shapestone, okay. That was a top deck Shapestone as well. Yeah. Pass here. I'm gonna try and kill Samira next turn. We can play... I'll go with this Monk, so we can have extra damage. We're just hoping they don't have a second Akshan. Would be kind of bad for us here. They have a second Akshan. Alright, let's go with this. We have Fizz into the Papercraft though, so I could try and work on the lethal later on. We'll see. How far is she from leveling? They need 3 more spells. Gonna take a tiny bit more. 3 more cards, I mean. I guess they can level her quite easily, yeah. Yeah, that's an easy level up. Unfortunate. Alright, let's go Treasure Seeker here. So I'm gonna have to pull her with the Merciless Hunter most likely. What we're scared of is if they have a second Samira, would be kind of bad for us. So I need to get this up to 9 if I want to set up a lethal swing here. So 2, and we have to also be careful. I don't know why they played it now though. I guess they were scared I'll take the pass, which is understandable, I guess. Yeah, kind of understandable. The thing is, they know I have this, so that doesn't make sense. Unless they have an all-out. And that's kind of bad, right? So I guess instead of playing this, I'll play this. Just to ensure that we kill the thing. Right. Kill the Samira. And we're mostly scared if they have a second Samira in hand. Yeah, a second Samira would be kind of bad for us. I wish we could have pushed any tiny bit of damage. Like 2 or 4 damage would have been insane for us. Oh, Absolver is good. Absolver is really good. Just the question is, can I set up the Fizz this turn? Would be really good if we can. To make the blocks. We haven't seen a Samira yet. That's a weird attack, but let's play this. And we'll see if they can set up the Samira. The problem is this Absolver does not do too much for us, right? This, I'm not sure what this is. It could be the put challenger on something, maybe. Maybe I shouldn't have played Merciless Hunter this turn. That's an Akshan spell, isn't it? Oh, that's fine. That's okay. We don't really care too much about this. Alright. So if I don't set up lethal this turn, that's kind of okay, right? That's alright if we don't set up the lethal this turn. Okay. This. How much damage do we have? We have 4, 5, 6 damage, 7 damage, 14 damage, 7, 9. I have lethal. It's just very counterable. This counterable. Do I go for it? I'm like YOLO. I could. So we do this. Right. Into this. Into an Absolver. The only problem is a quicksand would kind of shut it down, right? A quicksand would shut it down. Do we care about the quicksand? Potentially. Potentially. But I will go for it. Alright, this is exact lethal. Quicksand, that's kind of it. I don't see any other way. Yeah, don't have the answer. GG's, GG's. Alright, we're against the popular timelines deck. I'm not gonna keep Runeterra. I keep double Akshan and the Shapestone. Shapestone to keep Akshan alive from a Mystic Shot. And second Akshan, in case the first Akshan dies, we at least can get Warlord Horde. Pass here. Alright, we'll go Akshan here. Let's see if they have the timelines. No timelines? Unless they're waiting for me to swing, maybe. They don't technically have to jam it right now. No timelines. Okay, we're chilling for now. Let's see what they want to do.
Hey, Captain, how's the ship holding up? Still full of holes after you taunted that sea monster.
Here's some unit. Alright, let me do this. So unfortunately, I have to do this since I don't really have a unit to block or do anything. But we can kill this Jax and then they don't really have an answer. Like Mystic Shot can't kill here. Get Excited, no mana for Get Excited. And yeah, we just... I could block, but I'd rather keep this Akshan alive, right? We want him alive. We'll see what they want to do here. Pythos is nice. Let's go for the swing. They might actually kill the Akshan here. Oh, that's really good. Alright. So we need to kill this as fast as possible. The reason we want to kill it is because it is a Fizz blocker. And we don't want Fizz blockers, right? Timelines. Alright, so they have the combo ready now. Let's kill this thing. We know they can't Mystic Shot us or anything. If they had it, they would have already played it most likely. So Akshan will level. I will most likely sack him, I think, into this so I can preserve my health now. I don't really care about him anymore. We got the landmark off of him, and that's enough value for us. Now the goal is to preserve our health. Hope there's no Vi. There's no Vi on the board, and see what they get from this. I'm looking now for Papercraft Dragon, right? Overwhelm is not good for me. Oh. That is not good for us at all. Is it a Preservarium, I guess? Not the happiest with it, but like, what do? Alright, so I do have to block this. Right, every time it attacks, it's gonna gain a lot of damage. So for the time being, we're gonna block it, and next time I'm gonna probably wallop it. Kinda have to, right? Alright, let's play this Preservarium, see what we can find. Another wallop is nice. And I don't even know what to play. I could go Fizz and try to do stuff. It's just a bit awkward. It is a bit awkward here. Because I don't really have the combo pieces right now. So I guess I have to play the Runeterra. And I kinda hope they don't try to kill this Fizz. Healing him up. Alright, let's pass. Pass again. We haven't seen anything too scary right now, so Akshan is good. We can get this faster. Why not opposite? Alright, let's do this. I don't really need the Rune Runner, so it's kind of fine if she dies. It's just important this doesn't hit us face. I can quicksand it later if I have to. But the important thing is I don't take any damage right now from it. So right now I think I'm down to just pass. Nothing for me to do. And next turn we'll go for Akshan. Unless they play too much scary stuff, right? Alright, that's a Vi, let's go Akshan. I don't know why we didn't play Vi and gave her weapons, like created more of a threat. I don't understand why we didn't do that, but that's okay. So Fizz is capable of pushing 7 damage phase. Oh, I should have poke sticked it. I didn't see it. I passed without looking. I didn't think about it. Man. Yeah, I need to get this online fast. Just not sure what to do. Poke stick face and see what I can find. Ah, I messed up. I should have poke sticked it on the spot. I wasn't focusing. Second Fizz. Could potentially set up a lethal. Why aren't we blocking Akshan? Thing is, they have a lot of answers if I do this, so it's not really worth it right now. I'll just press OK, I guess. Alright, now we're rallying. So now they do have to kill this Fizz. Stop the rally, I guess. Okay, understandable. That's fine. They were scared if they do it here, I could have like a Shape Stone or something, which is understandable, right? Just stop the rally. The question is whether... What do we want to do here? Do we want to go for the card draw or do we want to revive something? That's powerful. The scary one as well. It actually might be a revive. Since this is threatening a lot of damage face, right? I don't want to take 10 damage face. We revive the Rune Runner, right? If I go card draw, how bad would that be? I'd need a 2 mana unit. If I don't find a 2 mana unit, I'm gonna take a lot of damage face. But I do have double wallop, I guess. I guess it's worth it for a go to. Alright, that's another Fizz. Let's go Preservarium. Yeah, I like that way more. And I can potentially set up a lethal, like it's not the end of the world, right? It's just not enough yet. I need the Papercraft Dragon, that's what I need here. Okay. Double stun. We take only 3, that's okay. So I have one card draw and one predict card. So hopefully I can find the Papercraft Dragon here. So let's just pass for now. They might try and kill this Fizz. I'll have to play the Absorber or Quicksand if they do so. Or they might have to transform something into an elusive unit. Which is fine if they find an elusive unit. Good player, I guess. Much better than me. It takes a lot of skills, by the way. It's not an easy way to find elusives. That's years and years of experience to do such plays. That's the Papercraft Dragon we were looking for. Let's predict, find some cute stuff like a Shapestone. Nope. No Shapestone. Skip. Maybe I should have gone for the +1 damage. Oh yeah, let's do this. So now I have lethal. Right, exact lethal actually. Let's see what they do here.
You can fix anything with anything. I'll prove it.
It does heal them up. That's okay. 10 damage. Very fun game, very close game. Even if I didn't have the quickstep, I still had Absorber, right? So we still had the lethal. I wasn't really worried at all. Alright, another Akshan Samira. I'm not sure what's going on. We're just matching into Akshan Samira today. I think I'll keep this. I'll keep the Yordle Squire for the early game. I could have maybe kept the Merciless Hunter for to pull things, right? But that's okay. I got another one. So we have an early blocker. We'll see what they choose here. Alright, we can swing. I'm fine with swinging here. We got to trade, right? So Samira isn't a threat for us right now, because they can't really play the flare. It's just I don't really want to just slam this Fizz. If they pass, I think I'll take the pass. Yeah, Akshan is kind of annoying. So they want to swing, right? I think I'll go for the Fizz regardless here, and I'm gonna go for the Vagabond next turn. The question is whether I want to play the Tiny Spear and swing with the Fizz and push the 3 damage, which might be valuable. And we got Wallop now. Wallop is really good. I could have went Merciless Hunter and maybe tried to kill this, but it's okay. So we'll do this. We might see a Quicksand, to be honest here. Yeah, unfortunate. We kinda expected a Quicksand, it is what it is. But we still push 3 damage here, very valuable 3 damage. That will help us set up lethal with Rune Runner plus Papercraft Dragon. This is 16 damage on their own, so I'm technically missing 1 more damage. If we don't see a Samira, I mean, even if we see a Samira, it's somewhat okay, as long as they don't level her up really fast, right? Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna go Merciless here so we don't waste mana. And if they swing with this, I mean, they have a champion now that's +2/+2, which is somewhat annoying for us. But yeah, I'll block here, and the Vagabond can attack and pull this. The question is, the annoying thing is, what do you have on top of that, right? Like, did you create a Samira in hand? Did you draw a Samira in hand? Did you draw an Akshan in hand? Do you have a Shape Stone and you can maybe level this up so it can deal with the Vagabond, which would be a problem, right? I'm gonna set up the runner here, and I'll have to choose what we want to do next turn. I think if they pass, I will just take the pass immediately, and we'll see what we do on the upcoming turn. Yeah, they won't take the pass. So that could technically be another Akshan in hand, but regardless, I think I should swing here. If they have a Shape Stone, I'm not killing this Akshan, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is, I guess. We'll see. If he dies, yeah, that's probably... They drew an Akshan. I'm pretty sure they drew an Akshan, which is still fine for us. They do get a landmark, but at least there is no Samira on the board that's threatening to kill the Papercraft Dragon. And now the goal is to... I mean the Rune Runner, not the Papercraft Dragon. Now the goal is to set up the Papercraft Dragon on the Rune Runner. And if possible, if we can get something like a Shape Stone, we're really good, right? A Shape Stone would set up lethal plus Wallop. They can still shut down the play with the Rite of Negation though. Alright, hopefully it's not a Samira. So we'll just pass here. Preservarium. Do they run Merciless in this list? I'm not sure if they run Merciless. Merciless would be bad for us. I still can protect the Rune Runner with a Wallop, but I'd rather not force a Wallop here. Not be forced to play it. Oh, they're looking for a challenger now. It's only one, right? Is it one or two? Spell shield, that's okay. Somewhat okay. Unless they have a Merciless Hunter, then it's not okay. Alright, let's block here. Call it a day. Amazing. Play the Papercraft Dragon. And just chill, I guess, for now. The only problem is now we can't really fund this unless I want to jump double Wallop, which is not something I want. Painful. Painful, painful, painful. It's very scary, by the way. Yeah, I think it's just an open attack here. I'm threatening 16 damage. They don't really want to take 16 because... Ooh. Okay. Pokesec or Pythos would be lethal here. That's a pass as well. I'm kind of down to take the pass. I really want to play this Preservarium just to see what I can find. A Quicksand. Not what I want. Alright, let's pass. Let me pass. I can still stun him with a Quicksand plus Wallop, right? If I don't want to jam a Wallop immediately. Double Wallop. What they want to do now is kind of activate this and get the extra card draw, and we probably will see a Samira here. So this is a scary turn, right? If they have a Samira. If they don't have a Samira, we're chilling. There's literally zero threat on us. Alright, so they do have a Samira. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna play this. And now when they go for the swing, I'm mostly scared they try to kill Rune Runner, right? Because they can buff the stats of the Samira. Oof. That's a scary play. But I don't fully like. So I'm gonna kill... Oh, we can't... Why can't we wallop our own unit? Why isn't that a thing? Just allow me to wallop my unit. That's somewhat bad. I'm gonna lie, that is somewhat bad. Oh, sure. Sure. Maybe I should have stunned actually. I should have stunned on combat, I think. That's misplayed, I guess. Because now I might be forced to block with this Rune Runner, which is really bad. Yeah, I messed up. I should have started some mid-combat and played the Walking Sands maybe. Or if he has an Absolver, he could set up a lethal technically. Oh, Flare is lethal actually. Alright, I guess we block with the Runner. And we're kind of waiting until we see an Absolver here. Okay. I'm still not that dead. But this Samira is turbo flipping right now. They still need 2 more. It's impossible to get it. Unless they have a Rite of Negation, then we're kind of losing. But this is still not lethal, by the way. They still need more. They need 1 more damage for lethal. So this means they can't Rite of Negation anymore. Really good for us. So we do this into a wallop, and the opponent is not very happy now. The question is, can we get Samira rally? No. Even if we get rally, it's useless. Both units are stunned. It doesn't do anything. We're chilling. We just need to try and set up an open attack next turn, and we're good. Alright, play the Fizz. They could play an Akshan spell, but they can't kill here with the spell shield, right? Alright. So how do you win from here? You don't. You don't. There's no way you can survive the next attack. You could have something like double quicksand is not enough. Nothing is enough, because if they do double quicksand, I can still play Absolver and get the overwhelm damage again, right? Predict. Maybe it was a Pythos, I don't know. It's okay. I still have a Poke Stick as well. Yeah, it was pretty much doomed from there. GG's. Alright, we're against Brom Vladimir, which is doing alright on ladder. I think it has at least 51-52% win rate, which is good for Brom Vlad. We haven't seen the deck in a long time. I'll go for the Treasure Seeker here. Swing, push the tiny bit of damage. They do have healing in the deck, which is Vladimir, right? Vladimir offers healing for them once he's leveled, and it's quite easy to level. And once he attacks, right? I'll go for the Rune Squire here, Tiny Spear. I will see if they wanna swing. They don't wanna swing, understandable. I'll go for the Vagabond now. And Vagabond can block this, right? They might want to play the Landmark here, yeah. Alright, I'm down to swing with everything. If they block with this, understandable. They knew I probably had something, right? And they want to take advantage of this as much as possible. The thing is, I could set up lethal with Rune Runner plus Papercraft Dragon. It's just important that we try and not have the Rune Runner die. But they could maybe run Raven's Flock in there, they could run Scorched Earth, so they have a lot of ways to kind of maybe kill this Rune Runner.
I don't carry change.
Alright, I'll play the Merciless Hunter just to make sure this doesn't swing. Or if they want to swing, at least we have something capable of blocking. This can still block her as well. But they could have a Troll Chant or something like that, which is a bit awkward, right? I think if I should be allowing this to go through. Currently not, okay, let's pass. So here is where Vladimir might drop. Vladimir is 6 or 5, I forgot, he is 5, yeah. So Vladimir might drop here in an attempt to kill something. I could still save that something with the Shape Stone though. Alright, what I'm trying to do right now is just put more pressure on the board, and we'll see how they retaliate. Alright, not a Vlad. Let's pull this away. Kind of swing. Try and kill here if possible. This has to block and block here most likely. Or one of these. But right now we are threatening lethal. Oh, they could have the Katarina spell or Ice Shard, I guess, and they kill these two. Ice Shard, alright. So how far are they dropping? Down to 6. I think I'm fine allowing it. Like, I'm kind of okay by allowing it, and I just pass. And I play Runner here. And we just chill, right? There's nothing I have to do. They're dropping down to 6. Runner with a Papercraft Dragon should be enough for a lethal. This isn't much of a problem right now. As long as Runner doesn't die, we're kind of chilling. It's just, I might not be able to play the Papercraft Dragon next turn. They are getting units off of this, so might be a bit of a problem for us. And this is really buffy right now. I do have a wallop to somewhat protect us. I can pass for now. I'm chilling.
You must teach me.
Can we still pass?
I'll think about it.
Block. 7, 5. That's a lot of damage incoming. So I think I'm kind of capable of passing still. Unless they play one more unit, then yeah, sure.
This one's a fighter.
So we drop down to 5, that's okay. I can slam Papercraft Dragon now. On the Runner. And they don't have a way to remove the spell shield, right? So they don't have a way to freeze it, because the spell shield will shut down a freeze. They could still freeze it if they have double freeze, which is somewhat difficult to have, but we'll see. So I don't think blocking is enough. Even if they block with a really high health unit, I can still wallop it, right? Troll Chant kind of does it. With freeze. Okay, no freeze. So, oh yeah, we're fine here. Alright, GG's. I could have still set up the lethal, by the way. No, I was 1 damage off. If I played Shapestone into a wallop, I would drop them down to 4, and I still have Pyto somewhat. I'm 1 damage off from lethal. But yeah, GG's. Alright, we're against Karma Kindred. So this is probably a go hard deck, right? I don't want to keep this. I'll keep Fizz and the Preservarium, because they can't really have answers to Fizz, right? Like, they can't kill him, obviously. But if I have spells to keep him alive, opponent will be in big trouble, right? Alright, let's pass here. And I already have the combo. I just need to set it up. But I also need a protection tool along with it, right?
Don't look the other way.
They might have a Quietus here for the Akshan. That's really good. We push 4 damage, we get this faster. That's really good for us. Alright, just pass. Nothing for us to do. I'll just pass again, see if they want to swing here, obviously. I'll let it happen. And I'll play the Treasure Seeker here. And I might just bank the mana here. Yeah, I'll just bank mana. Second action. I could develop and put more pressure here, because this turn they want to play Kindred, right? If I play this and they slam a Kindred, we could play Merciless Hunter and pull the Kindred. Like, I'm trying to make Kindred really awkward, pretty much. So they don't... Like, if I open attack here, push the 6 damage, then they drop Kindred, then it's kind of awkward. I could still do Tiny Spear into Akshan spell as well, that's also an option. But that's counterable with the Nopify, right? That is not a Kindred. Alright, let's do this. I will try to kill it here, right? Alright, open attack with everything. Pull this away. They're taking 10 damage here, so they're in big trouble now. And next time we can set up the Fizz. I have to Fizz into this is lethal on its own.
Shall we, dear one?
Right, I play Preservarium, see what we can draw. Shapestone is good, I can counter like a Go Hard or something, right? I'll pass again here. If I block, I get one of my units potentially killed, but this is a lot of damage, right? I guess this is fine like this. But that's okay. And we'll go Fizz now. I'm gonna save the shape zone to make it awkward for them to kill the Fizz. And next turn I can slam this on the Fizz and then they're kind of in big trouble. It's whatever. That's not nice. So now we do have to play this, unfortunately. I would have rather I don't have to do it now. But it's okay. And this is almost online, right? Hero runner. I think it's still a Fizz angle. I'll just do this. And what we're gonna look for is a burst speed spell or a fast speed spell. That's a burst speed spell that's 1 mana basically. That's what I'm looking for. A shape zone maybe would kind of do the job for us. So now we have a shape zone. So the Fizz doesn't die. And we do this. Put it on the Fizz. Now Fizz is a win con. We don't even need to attack with these. They need to kill the Fizz. How do we kill the Fizz? Vengeance, I guess, is a way we can kill the Fizz, but obviously we have a shape zone now. Alright, this should be over here. I don't have the answer. GG's, GG's. Alright, we're against Fizz Samira, the combo deck. I'm only gonna keep Akshan and Fizz. Fizz for the elusive wincon if we can find Papercraft. Akshan, you just want him as early as possible on the board. Our main problem is Samira more than Akshan, right? Because Samira will start pulling things, can threaten to kill the Akshan. I have a wallop to kind of keep the Akshan alive. We'll see if it comes in handy. Them playing this, it kind of puts more pressure on us, but at the same time, this turn they can't play Samira and pull the Akshan, right? So we're kind of fine. No Akshan in hand, that's really good for us. I can play the Akshan here. I will see what they want to do. Pass. So we already have like the advantage over them. Alright, let's play this. Kind of put more pressure on them. I have a Pythos if it's needed. Attacking now is fine. They could retaliate with a shape zone or something to attempt to kill the Akshan. I still have a wallop to shut down one shape zone. That's a big pass. I'll take the pass. Make them waste 2 mana. We don't waste any 2 mana. So we're already kind of winning on the board right now. And we have the same mana, right? So that kind of really good. That's not nice. I don't want to waste mana. I need to play something, right? But I don't want to play something very expensive. But I still need to play these two, right? I mean, I could play Merciless Hunter and still play these two. Or maybe I'm gonna have to play this, right? But it's definitely a wallop turn here. I'm just trying to force the flare out of them, basically. So wallop. I'm not sure what they could do. Maybe if they have like a Rite of Negation, I guess. And obviously we want to Pythos here. We don't want this to level up at all. Amazing. So we're kind of chilling right now. This might be either the Rite of Negation if they're running it. Or it might be the one that gives Challenger, right? Both of them are a bit annoying. So I'm gonna try and kill this. Just remove it so we don't have to deal with it. And I think we swing with everything but Fizz. Never mind. I think we swing with this, not really. Yeah, just Akshan swings. We'll see what they do if they have like any buffs or something. They could have a quicksand. Yeah, painful. But I'm gonna keep this Akshan alive, so I'm gonna shape zone. But this does mean that I don't really kill this regardless. But it's very important that I keep Akshan alive for the time being. Amazing. But Akshan is almost leveled, right? Oh, not really. It's gonna take us a while. But like, he's getting there, he's getting there. We need 3 more. Preservarium is nice. We still didn't find any key cards we need. If they have a Samira, we're in big trouble. That's a bit annoying. Let's play Preservarium so we don't waste mana. Alright, we can block both of these units. Oh yeah, we're kind of chilling. Block, block. They get something out of this. Probably here. But the nice thing is that we don't have to worry about a Samira or something here. And we already saw one quicksand, so that's kind of good as well. Because quicksand does shut down our Fizz play. There is a way to play around the quicksand is if we go with the other landmark, the Horde, and we get spell shield on our champions, then they can't really shut down the Fizz anymore. That's kind of annoying. I need to kill next time, so I'm gonna do this here. And what we're gonna do is, if it is the Rite of Negation, I forgot what's his name, but if it is the Rite of Negation, Akshan will kill it here. The thing is, I'm very, like, I really want to put more pressure, so I will play the Rune Runner here. Vastaya? Was it called Vastaya? I can't remember. Alright, let's go for a swing. Attack, attack. Does Fizz want to swing? Not really. Alright, we go for a swing. If they do have it, they'll play it now. Avenging Vastaya, yeah. And this forces a Shape Zone out of me. And levels up our Fizz, our Akshan, right? I guess I could have played it on other units so I can push more damage, because this will die regardless. But I guess it plays around any other Shape Zone they might have. Or... no, they can't play all out. They didn't damage the Nexus. We pushed some good damage. Now what we're looking for is a Papercraft, if we can find it. No, I think I'll skip for this. Not what we want.
What was theirs is now ours.
No. I'll just pass for now. I can still play Pokestick and kind of look for what I need.
Talk is worthless. We are what we do.
Akshan leveled now. We'll see if they have a Samira. If they have a Samira, I will have to... oh, that's really good. I will have to kill the Samira before they play this weapon on her.
Finders keepers.
Alright, so they do have a Samira. I'll try and kill her here. I still have a quicksand. Maybe I should just rely on the quicksand, I guess. Because they put this weapon on her, she goes up to 4. Yeah, I think we rely on the quicksand. I don't need to play anything else. The question is whether I want to kill this Akshan or not. Right, so they want to kill Fizz, I think. Fizz is a big threat for them, yeah. Even more than the Akshan. If I do this, it's very hard to buff up Samira enough to kill the Fizz now, right? So they need Shapestone and... oh, maybe they can. No, okay, they can. Press OK. So I get the action first, so I get to play Pythos, so we can get some card draw here. Important that Samira dies. And still no Papercraft, kind of sad. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still need 2 targets to get this online. So that, because I can target my own units with these, right? They could have an Akshan spell. Painful. Okay, that's fine. And they're getting this online really fast. Like next time they will have it. So I need to kind of speed up the process of this game before I'm in big trouble. Spell shield. Alright, so we have a problem here. I could like develop this, just not that helpful. I do have extra mana than opponent. Alright, let's do this. See what we can find. I'm gonna look for Papercraft Dragon if possible. No. Unfortunate. I'm gonna try and force a block with the Akshan here, I guess. But yeah, their hand is quite cheap now. That's a champion. We're not sure which champion it is. But it has +2/+2, right? It could be another Akshan. Do we prefer seeing an Akshan or do we prefer seeing a Samira? If it's a Samira, that's less of a stronger attack, but at least they don't get a landmark. But if it's an Akshan, they can still block and survive, and at the same time they're getting a landmark back online. Might be bad. It is no, that's a normal Samira, so they still have another champion. Alright, let's I think I'm gonna try and kill this. It's just Shapestone would kind of be bad. Rite of Negation, I mean. Rite of Negation would a tiny bit be bad. It's a 3-mana Rite of Negation as well. And I have to put them both on stack or they can still play this, right? Unfortunate. But it is what it is. Kind of sad, but we can't do much about it. How do we swing? What do we prefer killing even? Why are we playing the flare? Going for the level up, maybe? No, a strike spell. I don't like the strike spell, by the way. Because I do have another walking sense. But that's kind of fine by us. And they just lost an imported card now. Does she level up? No. They still have 2 cards, we don't know what they are. So something like a Shapestone or an All Out would be, or a Tag Out would be kind of, All Out would be kind of bad, right? But yeah, we want to force blocks out of opponent here. They can still block here, but they're dropping down to 1 HP and they know I have this in my hand. So you still have to block with this Akshan. Yeah. They lose both champions, they're kind of doomed here. GG's, GG's. Alright, we're against Braun Vlad. Keep Akshan, keep Vagabond. We don't want these. And maybe we can find like key pieces like Fizz or Runner into a Papercraft Dragon. And then we're capable of setting up a lethal attack, right? Actually, now we don't need technically an Ovum or an elusive unit because we do have Absolver, but we do need to level up our champions, right, to get value out of our Absolver. So they don't have any early units. That's kind of good for us. We're pushing early damage. They might have the Scargrounds landmark here, but if you play Scargrounds now, it is such a tempo loss because we can play Vagabond and we have a huge setup open attack here. This is a lot of damage. What do? You could have double Ice Shard, I guess. No, that's kind of that's painful. That is a painful turn for them. Alright, let's play Merciless so we don't kinda lose any mana. At next turn, I could set up a Runner turn. I feel like they might attempt to kill here. But they can buff the stats with this thanks to Scargrounds, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me pass. They do want to swing here. I can still play Shapestone and keep this Akshan alive, right? He gains 2 HP with the Shapestone. Because he levels up, he gains 1 HP as well. Do I threaten to kill this? I don't know. Alright, let's do this.
Fixing the world one scoundrel at a time.
Levels them up. No, it doesn't threaten to kill it, unfortunately. But it does keep him alive, which is very important. The question is whether I want to block here or not. I guess I'll block like this and call it a day. Yeah, that's good. We keep Fizz alive, Akshan alive. Go for the card draw. Let's see what we can find. None of these. I'm looking for Papercraft Dragon, basically. I can slam Runner here. So Akshan leveled, now we have access to Absolver. I'm not sure what we want to do next turn though. I could technically... So this is... Obviously we're gonna pull it here, right? So we can allow other units to attack. The problem is I'm kind of limited on my mana resource right now. Alright, let me play this. We might see a Vladimir here. Or that. That's not nice. We have a lot of units dying. I don't want Fizz to die.
Fate is what I make.
Alright. Can I set up lethal with Fizz? Fizz pushes 6 damage. Is he leveling? No, he's not leveling. Alright, so attack, 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 lethal. Yeah. At the end. Alright, so Fizz 6 damage. This Ovum unit is still pushing technically 2 damage. It's exact lethal right now. And if they try to kill the Fizz, they can play Troll Chant or freeze on the Fizz, I guess. That's an option for them. They could potentially just pass here as well. Yeah, and wait for me to play the Absolver and then they play something, right? If I play the Absolver, they will freeze, right? So it's best, I think, to just let it happen. It's okay. And then what we do is play Pythos into Pastry, into Pokestack next turn. And I don't feel like they have an answer for that. Like Vladimir needs to be played, then he needs to swing. So they don't really have time to do that healing with a Pokestick in hand, right? I guess the only way to survive if they actually have a healing card. So I'm not sure if they do have it. But obviously we're gonna go for the Pastry first because it is slow speed. We'd rather do it here. And Pokestick can go face next turn, right? Alright, just pass. This Braum has a lot of saddle, it's kind of scary now. We do have Wallop though to kind of protect our champions if I need to. Fizz is still also a win condition, so if I keep him alive, that's also a problem for them. Probably targeting Akshan here, most likely. Yeah, so we do this, face. And this is currently lethal. If they have an answer, and I don't think they do, we should Wallop here, right? We Wallop the Braum and immediately they do have an answer, but yeah, they don't have an answer. GG's, GG's. Hopefully enjoy the video. I will see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.